Hey everyone, I hope all is well. This is your girl Serena, and I am here to share some poetry. So I'm going to share from a couple of my books. For those who don't know me, might be your first time seeing my face. My name is Serena Wills. I am a self-published author of 3 poetry books. Book number 4 is coming out January 2023. Stay tuned, late January 2023. And I am also a workshop facilitator. I conduct workshops teaching people on forms of poetry and the self publishing process. And I'm also a publishing coach. That is the writer's side of me, the writing side of me. So I'm going to read a couple of poems from Reconstruction, Piece of Life, Volume 1, and that's my very first baby. Came out June 2014. Here is the cover. And shout out to David Rodriguez. He is a wonderful artist, a beautiful friend. He actually painted the graphic you see. It's a painting. Actually, he had this painting already before I actually had the book in place. And when I was putting my book together, putting all my poetry together for the book, I thought of this piece and reached out to him and we collaborated. So this particular poem is titled actually Reconstruction, like the book. It kicks off Act 4. My chapters are called acts. So Act 4. Then it was time to take my life back. Overcoming my demons, climbing mountains in this thing called life. No longer feeling defeated, depleted, as I redirected my energy into my love. Writing. Therapeutic for the soul, cleansing, as I traveled to places only people imagine. Blessings began to flow. I've won the battle during this time of reconstruction. Yeah, that's one of my favorite poems of all time. It's definitely a poem for folks who are in a season of transition. Just know that you are victorious and you will win the battle. So the next poem is titled Sounds of the Ocean. I actually wrote this particular poem, actually a few poems in this act, while I was in Africa. So some of these poems in here are 20-something years old. I went to Durban, South Africa, Johannesburg, actually summer of 2000, and I went to Swaziland as well. And it was an amazing trip. I still talk about it like I went just the other month. I have got to get back there, got to see my peoples who live out there. But I wrote this particular poem when I was visiting Durban, and I was staying by the ocean. Listen, she said, stand still. Close your eyes and listen to what they say. Our ancestors are here and their spirits are beside me, guiding me to the Indian Ocean. As I stand at the shore, I kneel down in the wet sand and pray, giving many thanks to those who walked before me, those who have shown me and who are physically with me, reflecting on my ancestors who were once enslaved and taken from their motherland. They make the world go round as they talk to me through the crashing waves. Just listen, my friend said, as she grabs my hand, inhaling the fresh air, focusing on the lay of the land, disbelief that I am standing in South Africa. In the background, I hear the children's laughter and the wind talking, season changing before me, reminiscing on moments in time with a deep sigh of relief, realizing that everything good and bad happened for a reason, praising his name because I am here and alive. Here we stand on the coast of Durban. Once again, she said, just listen. God is here. Give thanks, for he has made my path straight, communicating to me today through the sounds of the ocean. So those are from Reconstruction, Pieces of Life, Volume 1. You can head to my website, serenawills.com, and you can purchase poetry books for yourself. I sell them individually for $15 each, plus shipping, or you can buy the poetry set bundle, which is all 3 books for a cost of $40. So that's a $5 savings plus shipping. So I'm going to skip on over to The Awakening. This is actually my 3rd book, so I know it might sound confusing. This is The Awakening, Pieces of Life, Volume 2. There's a book in between Reconstruction and The Awakening that are not a part of the Pieces of Life series. So this is the book cover. Yes, it's very beautiful. That is actually a painting by my beautiful friend Ricky Johnson Atkins. You will also see a painting of hers on my book cover for the next book, Artist Paradise, Piece of Life, Volume 3. So the book in between Reconstruction and The Awakening is titled Crying Tears of Teal. So I'm going to read a short poem. This is in Act 7, and it's called, Act 7 is actually called Climbing the Mountain. And this particular poem is, If I believe, then I can make it to the top. Struggles endured, aches in my back, cuts and bruises, evidence of the fights, shaking off all the haters, employing them now to be my new motivators. Climbing this mountain ain't easy, but the feeling that I'm experiencing is beyond satisfactory. It is the joy I couldn't seem to find before, adeptly rounding corners, bounding over the rocks in the road ahead, gives me greater strength to keep climbing. God shining down on me, faith being restored in my journey. Rising to the top, I will always continue to ascend. So that is from Act 7. That is from The Awakening, Piece of Life, Volume 2. Within my books, there are various artists that I've collaborated with, and their artwork is also within my books. There's photographs. In here, I actually have a couple of pictures of my trip to Africa and some other places as well. This is actually a wonderful piece of work. This is by Samax Amen. Go ahead and follow him, y'all. He's on Instagram and Facebook. Samax Amen. Like you're praying. Amen. Amen. So I have lots of beautiful artists, lots of great poetry. Get yourself some poetry books to kick off the new year and to start your new year off on a creative and artistic, healing and inspirational note. A lot of us are in need of healing. A lot of us are in need of clarity. We're in transition. The season in our life is changing. Even though we are in the midst of winter, the seasons in our lives change, despite the seasons that we're physically in environmentally. So please pick up my books. They will help you along your journey. Check out the testimony in my status, and looking forward to autographing your books when you order them on my website. So may peace be with each of you. Please end this new year on a positive, blessed, and beautiful note. And I pray that you can start off your new year in a very peaceful place, a place of getting ready for something new, something different. Even if you're just still in the midst of something, to just keep going, keep growing, and to just not let anyone stop you, okay? So that's my time. This is Serena Wills, self-published author, poet, workshop facilitator, and publishing coach. Take good care. God bless y'all. Bye.